Hey y'all, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin. Thanks for joining us today. And today I have a different kind of CAC sticker video because we took the time to, ahead of time, myself and the engineer, write down on our list what we would have stickered or not. The vast majority of these coins are all belonging to a customer, but we're going to have fun anyways looking at this stuff, going down the list and saying, how do we do? So this Pilgrim is graded MS63, and I put no CAC. Let's see, the engineer put no, and CAC said no. And I think the main reason is you have a coin that looks like it could maybe grade higher, but then you have, I think, that extra little scratchy mark there in the front of the Pilgrim that kind of kept it out of that CAC range. Once again, if you're getting a sticker on a coin, you got to think it's got to be a little bit nicer for the grade. Probably thinking coins that are problem-free, nicer eye appeal, some of those types of things. And just so you know how much time it takes, I'm going to go ahead and have the engineer run a video right now of what it looked like for me going through the coins. Now, he did have to slow this video down so that you could tell just how long it took. But I figure I spent a little bit more time than most people do looking at the coins. All right, next up, this is an Alabama and an old PCGS MS61 holder. And this coin had, I felt like, a little bit of some spots going on there. I actually had put yes to this coin, and the engineer put no. And probably, now that I'm looking at it again, I can understand why it would not get stickered. I think maybe I was looking at it and saying, well, it's an MS61 for crying out loud. And this is my logic. I think if I crack that out and send it back to PCGS, it would come back at 2 or better. But at the same time, CAC is looking for things that probably don't have that. That is some type of PVC actually on the coin that probably needs to be removed. By the way, that first coin where we all said no, that's not going to happen a whole lot where we have a very similar look to it. Okay, hold on. Where am I at here? Got to get me the right coin next. Ah, Grant. This is actually like a Gen 2 holder, whatever. It's got the Rattler style with the outer case to it. And this is graded 63. Got the perforated label on it. Very cool stuff. Some of the earlier stuff. Real pretty design actually on the Grant with his old home with the trees all around it. So I said yes. The engineer said no. And CAC said yes. I'll kind of recap and review what happened as far as who said what. Now I will say that neither of us, let me see on this first page anyways, there's 2 pages of coins here. Neither of us, myself or the engineer on this first page, thought that we'd see any gold. So this is an MS63, this Huguenot. And I actually put no. The engineer put no. And it got the gold bean. So this one was really a fascinating one for me. I really felt like it had a little bit of a washed out look to it. So, but interesting. No, but green bean, gold bean. Go for the gold, folks. And if one Huguenot's not enough for you, here's a second one. Also, this one's actually graded 64. And on this coin, I also put no. The engineer also put no. And apparently, someone over at CAC is related to the Huguenots. Here we go. Anyway, there it is. There it is. We're going to keep rolling. We're having fun. We're going to talk about it, laugh about it. We'll laugh, we'll cry, we'll feel all the emotions. Now we get to see the Stone Mountain where it is graded 63. Once again, now for me, and this is where it gets a little tricky, I start to look at a coin like this and I say, okay, this is a coin that at a 63, I know it's just a Stone Mountain, that's air quotes, just a Stone Mountain. But at a 63, you've got to have something, in my opinion, very detrimental going on in the coin. Like it's been washed out, dipped out, doesn't have the right luster, has a distracting mark, you know, and it does have a little bit of some hairline action maybe up here, or are those die polish marks, folks? Let me see here. Trying to get the right angle so I can tell on that. Well, I'm seeing a lot of die polish over here. But, you know, the way I looked at this coin is I thought, I think if I sent that coin back in, it would come back a 4. Therefore, I said yes. Let me look a little closer. No, it's, nope. Nope. There you go. So let me see here. That was the Stone Mountain. Actually, myself and the engineer both said yes. Next up is a Vermont MS64. Once again, I took a look at this coin and said, how would I grade this coin? And I felt like 64 was very conservative on this coin. Very is a strong word. Maybe I won't use that word. I felt like 64 was conservative because the coin is generally contact-free, has very nice original look to it. Yeah, I mean, I really like the look of this coin a lot. So the Vermont, here we go. Myself and the engineer both said yes. CAC, not so much. Maryland. All right, this Maryland is graded MS65. So once again, you know, whether you get a sticker on something is going to be relative to the grade on the holder already. And I felt like this is a nice, attractive coin, but, you know, was it nice for the grade? I've seen Marylands that are just blazing stunners, and so I think that was kind of my viewpoint on this was a no. The engineer said no, and CAC no. So this is, I think, only the second time where we all agreed on a grade. I was like, you know, and that's only with 3, you know, well, obviously they have more than just one person looking at the coins, but I'm laughing because with 3 people, how few times out of 20 coins here, I think there's only 4 times that, you know, when I say 20 coins, I mean on this sheet, I think there's only like 4 times that we all agreed on the grade or on whether to sticker or not. This Texas is an MS65. Once again, you run into a little bit of that same protocol I was just talking about on there. And this is a no, no, no. So we all kind of felt the same on that one, that it wouldn't sticker, and it didn't sticker. Okay, Connecticut. Now this one was tricky because MS63 Connecticut, and I thought that I love the Connecticut design. One of my all-time favorite coins. Just love the tree, the charter oak looking snazzy. You know, and you've got one of my favorite eagles. You know, some people have their favorite beetles. I have one of my favorite eagles. So this coin, I'm trying to remember where we're at on this, but when I had it under my other light when I was looking at it, I'm trying to remember where I spotted the hairlines. This one was tricky because I wrote on my notes that there are hairlines on this coin. But once again, I need to get probably under my incandescent light bulb again to find them. So MS63, no, the engineer had said yes on that. But like I said, somewhere on that coin there were some hairlines hiding. San Diego MS65. These come very nice. And so this one, very tough coin to get stickered in my opinion. Because once again, it still is relative to the overall value on the coin. In other words, these San Diegos come really nice. I felt like this is a nice solid 5, but not extra nice. You had, you know, this set of little contacts here above the 35 and below the San Diego. The obverse was, you know, pretty stunning, as it should be on this coin. Also had a spot up in here. I thought no. The engineer thought no. There you go. Whew, who's going to give you this honesty, folks? Look at this. Long Island. So this coin, once again, anytime I look at a grade and I think it's graded low, I'm like, okay, that's when I'm going to say I'm going to sticker it. And now that's not what they mean with their stickers. They can just mean it's nice for the grade. This is graded MS64, and they stickered it. I said yes. They said yes. Engineers said no. But once again, you know, just some experience, having the experience of looking at a lot of coins helps. Commems are hard because they all have a very different look to them, each one. So Wisconsin, here we go, Badgers. I've had plenty of these guys just popping off the hook. This is an MS65 coin. I'm looking at it right now like, you know, I probably should have said yes because it's a pretty stunning coin actually. But once again, I've seen how hard they are on Wisconsin's. Engineer said yes. CAC said yes. I am the odd man out. Delaware. What did Delaware, boys? What did Delaware? And the singing starts. MS63, y'all. Okay, so that for me was, unless there's something really wrong with this. By the way, we got another ship coin. Lots of nice ship coins. I had a customer who collected coins only with ships. It's kind of fun. MS63, yes, yes. This is not unanimous, though. This was, I said yes. Engineer said no on that coin. He must have seen something he didn't like. Maybe he doesn't like boats. I think that was the second boat one he didn't like. Bay Bridge. I said yes. Engineer said no. This is graded MS64. Once again, I really like the originality on this coin. I like the whiteness. Couple little spots. I think the engineer may have said no because of the spots. Of course, Bay Bridge, you can't get any marks on the back. There's not a centimeter of spare space right there. Yeah, unless there's a mark to the right or left of the 1936. Once again, a coin that I could see grading. I could see it coming back as 65. By the way, a lot of these Commems don't have much of a spread from one grade to the next because they generally come really, really nice. All right, Columbia, and here we have the first time where they put a sticker on it that is not a sticker. MS65, they give you the sticker that says obverse PVC. I like when they do that. There was a coin earlier that I thought had PVC on the obverse. I had said no on this. They said no, obviously. The engineer had said yes on this one for an MS65. Let's see if we can spot that PVC. There's, especially, so those little spots that pop up at that sharp angle, especially the ones you look between Justice here, between her head and the scales, you can see when they get to be heavy like that darker white color. That I think is when they really take note. Maybe if it's just the lighter stuff, like to the left above the word Liberty, maybe they don't consider that to be strong enough to be a problem, but this white stuff looks like it could be active on there. So that can always be a little bit of a problem. All right, we're almost at halftime here. Rhode Island, MS65, another coin that just comes brilliant. So this is a little bit about grading the coin for the coin. I put no, engineer put yes, no. All right, like I said, there were very few coins. You only have three options, you know, two options, yes or no, with my opinion, his opinion, and their opinion. And it's amazing how infrequently we all came together. Come on, people now. All right, York, MS65, OGH. Nice, 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 nice. Really, really pretty. On this guy, if you haven't seen many Yorks, by the way, for some reason I feel like we don't see a lot of Yorks. But it's kind of fun because they have the, you know, you got the horse trotter out here, people working around the outside. They got a fort with big walls, a city inside, the sun rising over. You know, it's just kind of a fun design all around on the York. I said yes. Engineer said yes. Bing, 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 bing. I'm trying to think of how many yeses. Is that the first one we have where we all said yes? This is the best coin in the entire collection. There you go. That was, I think that's, on this there's, I'll show you another coin, then I'll finish my thought. So Arkansas, MS64, I said no, engineer said yes, CAC said no on the sticker. Nice coin. I think up close you got a little bit of some stuff across the cheek there that probably was the detrimental blow. All right, here we are. This is the last coin on this page, so this will be coin 20, and then we're going to hop over. New Rochelle, MS64 OGH. Let me see here. OGH, original green holder. That's what I'm saying. I love the tone. I love the originality. Look at that cow. Come on, y'all. And then we've got every time I see this flower, I think of those flowers in South America that open up that are like 3 feet across and smell like dead rotting meat. Sorry, guys. That's just, I'm not a botanist. What are you going to do? So I said yes. Engineer said yes. And CAC said yes. So we had 2 all yeses. So out of 20 coins, I had put down 9. The engineer, for stickers, the engineer put down 9. And CAC actually had 9 plus 1 gold. So, and I think there were 3 coins we all agreed no. And then there's 2 coins, I think, where all 3 of us had yes. So that was only halftime, folks. Now for your halftime entertainment, I'm going to show you the 3 coins that I had sent in, because I had guaranteed myself I'm going to get a green bean, a gold bean, and maybe another gold bean. I don't know. So this one I actually thought would grade gold, because it's a 1906 deed, an old 62 holder. And to me, this coin's a 63 all day long. There's nothing wrong with the coin. And so it didn't. So it just didn't. That one was a head scratcher for me. So this coin, you're talking about an MS65. I don't know what generation holder this is. It's not talking about my generation. Lovely coin. I thought this would green bean. So I thought that would gold. I thought this would green. This is me being successful. And here's, okay, so this coin, 1952S, okay, you grade the coin. So, lovely coin. This is actually one of the neatest coins I've owned. I think, I love it. This coin is NFS, folks, not for sale. A doily, and this I thought for sure would gold. I mean, that coin is just stunning. Stunning, 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 and to call it only a 5 seems silly, silly, silly. So I'm the silly one, though. Look, I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This was my guaranteed first gold bean. But also, going back to this coin, yeah, that coin's a 63 all day long. So anyways, all right, I digress. Let's talk about some more fun coins, because we've got a second page full of fun coins to go over and talk about how right I was wrong. And we're going to start with, we got another handful of commems, and then we get to dollars, or maybe we just have one more commem. Iowa MS64. I said yes, and I didn't predict any golds in here. I think I didn't write it down anyways. And the engineer actually said gold. Once again, I'm looking at a coin as a 4 and thinking that coin is pretty nice. Once again, Iowa's come very attractive. So, you know, I mean, you do have to grade within the overall. They do grade coins on a curve at the end of the day. I mean, that's, you know, sometimes I think that's great, and sometimes I just kind of grimace. I think I just grimace whenever I feel like I'm wrong. So that would indicate I never grimace. Listen to me in language. 20-cent piece, 1875. This is graded MS61, and this is a pretty fascinating coin here. I put down yes, yes, yes. I liked this coin, and you know, it's just an attractive coin. You know, I think it's the type of thing where it's got full luster, a little bit of tone to it. It's got that poke in the right side. MS61 felt like the right grade, but looked like it was nice. Now, you can argue that with the mark on the side here, that you're just going to say, well, that's going to stop us from putting that in the top half of the bracket. But to me, that's what makes this coin a 61 instead of a 2 or a 3. So I said yes, but the engineer and CAC said no, sir, not today. 1871, XF45, older holder. I said yes. I think I just said yes to everything. No, that's not true. There's another 18 coins on this sheet, and I said yes to 8 of them, folks. I was generous, and everyone else is stingy. But no, in this one, engineers said no. They said no. You know, you can make the argument that the fields are too bright. Once again, I just happen to think on the whole bright field thing that there's room for interpretation. But I understand their whole point is to be stingy, and they want something that is more quote-unquote original looking. So 80S, this is a 63 PL, y'all, and they are really tough on the PLs. I was super excited when I actually got some PLs out of my CAC grading. And so I actually put no on this because I know how tough they are. No, no, no. This is our first place where all 3 of us agreed on this page. No, no, no. It's like bye, bye, bye. So this 81S MS65 NGC, and I had put, what did I put on this guy? I had put yes. The engineer put yes. CAC put no thanks. Not today, Felicia. Next up, we got an 83O. And hello. So MS64, and I put no. And I probably put no because I felt like there's a lot of contact marks on this coin. And I thought, no, 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 no. But I think it was saved by the color. The engineer said yes. And so did the CAC. So there you go. All right, 84O and 63. Once again, you've got a ton of toning on a coin. 63, a lot of, you can see the contact marks through there, but very bright overall obverse toning. This 84O and 63. I put yes, engineer put yes, CAC put yes. Everyone liked that coin. One of the few coins that had the triple yes to it. Yes, I'm a mess with an S on my chest. Here we go, 1886 Philly, MS65. We have full agreement on this coin. We went no, no, no. I don't know what the Pilgrim collection. By the way, this entire last group is full of collections. This someone who collects collections, which I am not familiar with a lot of these, so it's kind of interesting to look at and see. Because this is the Katnov collection, this 87 Philly in MS62. And I put no, engineer put yes. I put no because I felt like there was some pretty heavy marks on that coin. And, you know, CAC also went with the no, no, no. $1888. MS64 PL from the Cross Timbers Dollar Collection. And a 4 PL, I felt like it was not, I mean, it's really brilliant, but I said no on this guy. What are we at here? And I got to make sure I don't want to misrepresent what the engineer did here. No, no, no. All right, so we've got another set of agreements here. So we had a few more agreements, I think, on this page overall. 90cc and 62 from the Carson City collection. Also a coin that has a lot of brilliance to it, but a lot of scattered chatter. And all of us said no on that coin. We had some consensus. Once again, not saying the coins aren't nice coins or accurately graded, just has to do with how nice they are for the grade. So this 04, and a 64 plus, this is the Great Northwest collection. And I really like this coin. So be prepared for me to be wrong. But I put yes. But the obverse of that coin has just all kinds of happiness going on there. Some of you won't like the Tiger King look, but I think it's really handsome. Engineer said no on that coin for the record. And we're going to get down to the nitty gritty here. We got a 1921 NGC 63. with all kinds of stuff going on here. Look at that guy. Holy Toledo. So that coin, okay. So there are some of you who won't like this coin, but you know, which I get, but also, hello. This coin is all kinds of fun to me. Like it's, you know, I know it's got weird dark spots but the color is so unusual and vibrant and just all over the place on here. 1921-63. I said yes. Engineer said no. He probably was looking at like those detrimental darker spots and said no, they're not going to call that. Also, you know, they've kind of stepped away from calling things with heavy toning, you know, stickering them. But the rest of the coin is just so interesting. 1921S MS64. I said no. The engineer said no, and no sticker for you. But it is a pretty nice looking coin. I mean, it's a 21S is a real tough date to get in high grade, for sure, for sure. 1922 Denver. This is the Luciani collection. MS63 on this 22D. So you're talking about a coin that is a tough coin to get a nice BU coin out. 63. They stickered it, obviously. Good camera work. I put no on that coin, and the engineer put yes. So we've got a couple more coins here. So out of 18 coins on this bracket, we'll get you some stats here in just a second. This 1925 is graded MS65, and I liked this coin a lot. I put yes. The engineer put no. And I like the look on the reverse of that coin. It's just got a lovely little tone to it, kind of radiant looking. No sticker for you. And last but not last, oh, actually, there's a GSA soft pack, which apparently they do not sticker, which I don't have right in front of me here. So, but this 1934 Denver is graded MS62, the Larson collection, and I put no, engineer put no, and CAC also no. So on this group, I think I had thrown 8 stickers out. CAC only gave out 4, and the engineer had put out 5 plus a gold. So we were kind of all over the place on this group. And what else happened here? There was like, let me see, we had some no's. Yes, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there was 6, 7. There's 7 coins out of 18 that we actually completely agreed on with yeses and nos, mostly nos. So, yeah, anyways, well, that is a study in a study. So thanks guys so much for watching. Leave your comments down below. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.